Hello. Have the game here. Hey Tipsy, you're first. Hello, bowl of tonkatsu ramen. Hi, cat lover. How are you doing, you guys? Hi, Angie Bears. Hi, Spade. Hi, Alter. Missed the first redeem again? Oh heck. Tipsy swooped in. And you mentioned DMs, Tipsy. Let's say I record. Oh, maybe I'll not read it out loud. um. Mm-hmm. Reason of.
Hi guys.
You know what, Tipsy? I barely comprehend what that what that means. And also, what exact is that a question you're asking me? Hi, Miles. Hello, Miles. How are you? And hello, Windlam. Oh, you're asking if it makes sense? Oh, yeah. I get it now. Yeah. That sounds interesting. If you could put together one as an example, it seems relatively quick, right? Just a 10-second thingy. It might help to visualize, but yeah, I think it makes sense. So it's like a photo that turns into a video. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I like the sound of it just on surface level, without being able to visualize it too easily. Open my window. I actually have my new PC. It's being built and it's on my I have an elbow desk and it's on the other elbow. And I can't open my window now. Hold on. Here we go. That's gonna be crazy if I'm gonna have to close that window if somebody walks by talking. Ooh, and it's cold. It's like a video. Oh, yes, right. Sorry, I read that. But hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well, having a good weekend so far. Perhaps it is still Saturday for you. Perhaps it is Sunday now. But I hope you guys are having a good one, a good weekend. I pretty much spent the whole day very slowly and precautiously building my PC. I pretty much made it to the point where I have the CPU on the motherboard. I have the RAM on the motherboard. I have the liquid cooling installed into the case. And that's actually all I did. That's actually the extent of my progress. Surprisingly. Believe it or not, is what I mean to say. One does not just stop in the middle of a build. I had to. It was becoming time for stream and I needed to. I didn't eat. I didn't eat at all until 6 p.m. So I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'll stop right here because the next step would be to put the motherboard in the case, but we stopped there. You hope the water cooling has beans in it? Yes, yes. I definitely melted some down. Can I use this thing again? Oh, there we go. Nice. Are the beans installed into it yet? So the beans are in the water cooling, and then at the very end, I expect to add the beans as the final touch, the cherry on top, so to speak. Hello, Ellie. Hello. How are you doing? Where was I? Oh yeah, we were gonna visit the Coral Ocean to the south. Let's go. Wait, I know how to sprint now. Let's go. Coral Ocean. Oh, I didn't realize it used battery. Astroneer vibes? It does! I've never played Astroneer, but I can see it. Even the colors, right? Even the colors are... yeah, I can see it. I have not played Astroneer yet. I really want to play it with Allie. I think I'll be starting that soon enough? Question mark? Allie? Pause champ? Sort of asking Allie while live. Your living is pretty fun? Oh, you're playing Astroneer? That's wonderful. I watched a little bit of I've watched a little bit of content of it. And it does look really fun, and I love survival games. By the way, I have some spontaneous sushi. What does that mean? It means it arrived just as I walked into the kitchen to refill my water bottle. It was presented to me. Wasn't aware that it existed, but I have some now. Hi, Drowsy! Hi, Doppel! Hello, hello, how are you? How's it going? You know, I actually woke up today. I woke up and I was like, oh man, I'm so excited for Gremlin. Like, I don't know why, but my brain was just like, oh, Gremlin though, I can't wait. No, I mean, literally though, I can wait, but you know, I'm just saying the phrase, I can't wait. But I hope you're doing well, Doppel. Hi, Mia. Hey, have you seen any engine cores around here? If by engine core you mean ocean, I've got good news for you. I need it to fix my ship. Maybe someone out in the islands can help you out. Might need a boat though. Nah, I have an upgraded jetpack and I have my blaster. That's all I need to show these waves who's boss. All I gotta do is jump in. Oh, okay. Also, pet the bunny. We must. And pets. Good bun bun. Okay. I'm scared. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Oh, it's a boost or something? It should be done by tomorrow? Holy heck! Speed artist! I'm excited for it though. How do I... What if I'm trying to destroy these things? Can I... I don't get it. Get me closer. There we go. Oh, this is wonky. This is so wonky. We told Kevin way back that the safest way to build a PC was to do it in his underwear to minimize static, and he did it. Have you decided the first game you're gonna play on your PC? Not even first streamed game? Oh, I mean that's a great point. Just first played, not even streamed. I wrote a couple down, didn't I? And then I added them to my rank 1 profile. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I know yet. It's gonna be a while because I think I want to install a bunch of software and make sure I do things slowly. So it'll take me honestly a week before I even get to that point, I think, Miles. So I have a week to think about it, is kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah, I got a week to think about it. Who needs cooling paste when you have bean paste? Oh yes, great, yes. Yeah, I did not apply thermal paste, I applied bean paste. Proper answer, Stardew Valley. Fully modded out. Used to do that, build PCs in your underwear. Wait, did you really? Did you really? I have one of those wrist strap or ankle strap, whichever you prefer. I have one of those, and I properly grounded myself attaching it, and I think I'm good with just that. You're far more casual about it nowadays. You just slap it all in there. How many PCs have you built, Alter? Sound like you're an avid PC builder. I was tempted to boot up PC. What is it called? PC Building Simulator? I'm stuck again. Do you need help? Yes, please. I don't know how much I can help you though. Oh, he's gone. Okay. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Wasn't me. I wonder if I'm doing this right. I wonder if there's an easier way and I'm just suffering for no reason. Get up here. Oh, finally on land. Cozy hikes are back on the menu now. I'm glad to hear it. Last thing before sleep, you bought new hiking clothes, wool legging, running shorts instead of bulky pants, wool shirts instead of old thick cotton ones. It saves like over £1 pound in weight and lasts a little longer. Ooh, or a lot longer. That's wonderful, Tipsy. I'm excited for you. I hope you enjoy your hikes. Personal PC is 7 or 8? Dang! Built more at a previous job? Nice! I have only ever built one before. The one that I'm playing on right now, built back in 2015 with major assistance. I definitely did not do it alone. There's absolutely no way I could have. I had somebody there in person with me, somebody I trust. But this one I'm physically on my own. I have help through, you know, DMs and stuff, but you know, physically in person, I am on my own building this one. It's a little nerve-wracking in that way, I guess. Wait, Grumblebutts Island? Okay. Chicken Island, Sky Plains. Let's see who these people are. Hello. Hi. Hey. Come on, yo. Why you always gotta be like that? Because I'm the only one doing anything. If anything is getting done around here, it's because I'm the one doing it. That's not fair. We're doing our part here. You'd see that if you weren't on your own wonked up island all the time. This was a waste of time. I need to go back to work. We're having a little fight. Hi, I'm Mia. I'm from another planet. Oh, hey. Us too. Sorry you had to see that. Are they having a bad day? Old Grumplebutt gets extra grumpy when they get taken away from their work. They don't know what they're doing over there. Probably still messing with those old spaceship parts. Maybe I can talk to them. I think I know what they're going through. Feeling like I haven't gotten enough done is like my default state. Even though they're a big rude Dumbo a lot of the time, I'm still worried about them. Thank you for the head pats, Dewam. Hi Dewam, how are you? Gotta put the motherboard in without the backplate at least once, and then put it out, and then put it back in. It's tradition. Michael can vouch that I'm super anal about cable management. Expect my harsh judgment when you're done, as if I'm gonna even show it. As if. No, I'm not. I genuinely couldn't care less about cable management. I'll get it out of the way just so that it's out of the way, but I'm not gonna make it look. This is a non-glass case. Whatever the word is. Hi, Solid! Hello, Solid, how are you? PC building sim is actually really good and accurate. I was, you know what? I might play it just a little bit, just to chill out. Play it a little bit before I actually start putting in my motherboard. Because I feel like that's a big step, putting in your motherboard. I mean, clicking your RAM in, fucking easy, right? Even the CPU was, yeah. But putting the fan on the CPU, though, I'm a little worried about it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. No, I will show my build, I guess. There's quite a few of you who are interested. I will show it. You're installing Valheim! Oh, that's so exciting! I freaking love Valheim! I recently tried to sit down and think about my favorite standalone games, not just favorite franchises, because favorite franchises I have a fuck ton, but favorite standalones. What are the ones that are only like, the developers only have one or two and they're probably not even attached to each other, story-wise. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, Valheim. Valheim is one of them. For sure. But I hope you have fun with Valheim. You could show off your build by building it in PC Builder Sim? Oh, true! And then I could hide the cables easy. Just probably one click, right? Using Vulkan? Wait, what's Vulkan? Got it? No, I have no idea. I feel like I know what you might be asking about, though. I don't know when they added that. It was quite a while ago now. But I think I remember seeing that too when I tried launching Valheim. He would ask that, and I think I just chose... Possibly chose the other option? I'm not sure. I don't know what Vulcan is. I'm still worried about them. Maybe you'd be able to get through to them. Right. For some reason I have a hard time reading the character dialogue. I think the text is just a little too large, if that makes any sense. And it reminds me of the difficulty of reading all capitals sometimes. Sometimes all capitals are just like, stop. I need to like zoom out or something to see it better. I feel like the dialogue is a little bit like that. It's just a little. Vulkan is a graphic API that is optimized for speed and low overhead. Huh. Optimized for speed. So if your computer can't handle it, you would want Vulkan, I guess. Can't handle the game defaultly. That's what I meant. You know how hard it is to harvest wheat with a pickaxe? It ain't easy. I believe you. Bucky! You need help getting home, Bucky? Here, I'll take you back eventually. But let's go on an adventure together for now. Hey, I need to get back here. Just mine for wheat? Apparently there are forager references in this game. Actually, I think this is one of them. There are apparently a lot of forager references in this game. I could just be making this up, but I'm pretty sure the developer of this game, who was a solo developer, I'm pretty sure he is buddies with the developer, lead developer of Forager, so I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. Either way, there are a lot of Forager references in this game. And the guy who made Forager commented on it. I haven't played Forager on stream for you guys. I wonder if that would be fun. Just as a little chill game. Alright, where to next? Ooh, first of all, bonk. I hope the music is not too loud. Because when Solid said hi guys, I definitely heard it a lot quieter than the game. I'd say this looks like a perfect spot for a little shortcut. What do you think? Fine. Time to work, boys! Oh my god! Huge! Oh! That kind of a shortcut. What the? No way! That is actually an incredible shortcut. Hi! That's actually an incredible shortcut because this is my teleport home. Bun Bun! And pets for Bun Bun. Okay, I'm gonna go back because we don't need to go home yet. Woohoo! This is kind of terrifying. Just a little bit terrifying. Am I gonna fall? No. Whoa! There's so many of these crystals. Ooh! That's really good, actually. I added a lot of games to my rank 1 profiles backlog, and I started adding a lot of them because I was originally just trying to think of what game should I play on my new PC. And now I can't remember because I added a lot more than just those types of first games kind of thing. Oh right, we have a map. Okay, let's go down this way. Chicken! Oh hey there, little buddy. What you going on all... Wait, what you got going on all the way out here? Shaped like a friend, you chicken? Long short of it, Vulcan is hyper optimized and can give crazy frame rate increases, but sacrifices tricks DX12 does for visual fidelity. Vulcan loves RAM and storage speed. You know a lot about these sorts of things, Miles. Did you go to school for it, or are you you just have a passion for these tech stuffs? I actually have some sushi here that I'm gonna try. I don't know what fish is draped on top though, I'm kind of nervous about it. It's a little funny. Probably just gonna take it off. But it's a crab sushi roll. On the article before you before you did it. Got some fast fingers on mobile. Get over there. Oh, can't reach. Oh, shoot. There we go. And now we can go further south. Okay. I want to see what this says. Town and Chicken Island. Oh yes, that was indeed Chicken Island. Hello. Can I not join you? Okay. Having fun up there. This is not a good fishing spot. Oh, okay. Or are they just telling me that so I leave? So there's no competition. Ah, he's gonna charge at me. It got a little bit hot today, but it has already cooled down, so I'm glad I didn't have to stream in the heat. I was building my PC in the heat though. I mean, we have AC, but you can tell, you can still fucking tell, you know? The moment that AC turns off, you're dying. And we have good insulation too, so it's, yeah, I don't know. Let's see, go. So I guess we're gonna talk to, what was his name? Grumplebottom? I think? We'll talk to Grumplebottom. He probably has a spaceship part that we need, but we probably need to do a quest for him to get it. Oh, we got a glam, a common fish. Right, a glam. It's so peaceful out here. The sound of the waves, the weather, everything is perfect. I just wish my house would grow a little faster. Oh, that's his house. This tree. And he just sits here waiting for this tree to grow. Oh. I could probably, like, what, import wood to assist? Okay. Ooh, there's a little outlet over here. Nyum. I don't know what. Oh, the star is for extra battery, I see. Please jump. What? Is this the secret? It is. Okay. These are interesting. Fanny! Hello, Fanny! Welcome in! Hello, hello! Hi, everyone! Hi, Raiders! Hello, Mr. Fantastic! You were playing More Wheat Shop 3! That's wonderful! I hope you're having lots of fun with it. You know, I saw it was the other day, but I saw that you weren't live, but on Steam it said you were playing Wheat Shop 3, and I'm like, of course. Of course he's offline gaming, yup. Totally not addicted to that game, huh? You forgot to do the raid messages. Hello. Pigeons are having a rap battle outside. Gypsy, I'm so sorry. Welcome in, Fanny. I hope you had a wonderful stream. You know, I got to glance at your thumbnail today, and I could have sworn it looked like you got a haircut. Am I wrong? I didn't have time to you know, zoom in and watch the stream, but you did. I could tell in the thumbnail. I saw. Looking nice. That's funny. I'm glad you had a fun stream though, and thank you so much for the raid. I am a little introduction. Oh, there's a ghost. Did I scare you? Maybe a little. Definitely wasn't expecting you. Oh. I am Enya, sometimes known as Beanya, the Bean Fairy. I play a lot of variety games, anything from cute and cozy like this one, to horror games. I love horror games. My comfort game is actually Phasmophobia. Avalon! Yes, see, I'm known as the Bean Fairy. And I also make art. I made my avatar, I made my emotes, and I typically stream art every Monday. And yeah. I'm gonna try to get better at doing those introduction things. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for rating me, Mr. Fantastic. And Avalon, I hope you're doing well. Hello. Why you do this? Why Bean? I feel like every time I say Bean, it's gonna happen. I can't avoid it. Or rather, I can't call attention to it because then everybody remembers, right? Then people remember Bean. Wait, what is this? Is this island frozen? Oh, that's weird. Oh. Interesting. I can't jump on it. Okay. Ursa would still like to play Phasma with you all one day. Yes, I would love to. I would love to with Marissa and with you. Josh, I remember when Phasmo first came out, I think we all did play together. I really can't remember if Marissa was there, but you were there, and that was pretty early in to me playing games with everyone. I think that was actually before our like, I say our, but I mean Michael and Josh, the D&D session. I think that was even before then, so I was definitely very nervous. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Look at this grumpy little Gus. That's his name, Grumpy Gus. Hey, watch it, buddy. Oh, sorry. You're not dealing with no ordinary sea creature here. I'm kind of a big deal. So beat it before I show you what what I do to sorry, can I try that again? Of course. Thanks. Leave now or suffer the wrath. The wrath of me. The wrath of me. Listen, just swim somewhere else, okay? Thank you. This game has amazing dialogue. We did. It was the first time we heard you speak, is it? Oh god. Immediately embarrassed now. Oh my gosh. Man, I almost miss old Phasmo. It was a lot simpler, wasn't it? A lot more basic. But yes, I would love to play with you guys. Have you guys touched it? Have you touched Phasmo since at least the recent updates, right? Like, cause they did a pretty big overhaul, and they're actually about to do another one. He said big deal, and it looked like he said big deal, and it looked like quote unquote big deal. Wait, what? Hi, Kiri. Thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you. He said big deal, and it looked like big deal. No, I don't get it. Hi, Soda Pop. Hello. This game looks cute. It is. It's super heckin' cute. I'm enjoying it so far. I guess I really don't know how this works, but I'm gonna give a disclaimer because I feel maybe weird if I don't. But I did get a free key from the developer. I think they mentioned something about Cozy Grove, so the fact that I was playing Cozy Grove, they may have seen me? Saw me? God, I don't know grammar. But yeah, I feel like it needs a disclaimer. I did receive this game for free. I was not asked to play it necessarily, but I wanted to, so here we are. just feel like I should mention it. His tentacles look like air quotes. Oh, right! Yes, I get it now. He was doing the actual air quotes with his tentacles, yes. I really don't know what else we need to be doing here. There was apparently someone here... There was someone around here named Grumplebottom, and he ran away from this island up here. This is not Grumplebottom. Why can't all times be ocean times? Out on the waves, one with the sea. That's the place for me. This movement in the water is really disorienting. Okay, he must live here. Is there not even an island here? Oh, that's interesting. Hello. Hi, I'm Mia. You seem like you have a lot on your plate. Can I help? Did those dummies send you? If they wanted to help, they could stop sitting on their butts and pitch in themselves. But you know what? Yeah, you can help. I need a chicken. A chicken? Find me a chicken. That's the best thing you could do for me right now. Alright. Prepare to receive 1 chicken. Take your time. I, in fact, do have 1 chicken. We're gonna say goodbye to it. A new friend? Question mark? 1 chicken, as requested. You brought me a chicken? What am I supposed to do with a chicken? But you... What possible use could I have for a chicken on a moving island in the middle of the ocean? Okay, alright. I get that you're feeling way frustrated, but I really am trying to help you here. Your friends are worried about you. I know what it's like to be overworked to the point of exploding into a million little pieces, and still feel that you need to do more. Let me help. Fair enough. I have a real job for you. Talk to me again when you're ready to work. Okay? Let me explain what we're doing. Listen carefully. The furnace constantly burns fuel. Your job is to keep it going. Coal deposits will pop out of the ground. Destroy them and keep the furnace lit. As long as the furnace is on, I can do my work. If you manage to fill the furnace to capacity, it'll go into overdrive. And while the furnace is in overdrive, it'll burn through coal faster, but I'll work twice as fast and twice as hard. Oh, and watch out for the bombs. Bombs? Yeah, you'll want to break those quick if you can. Let's do it. Okay. Oh no, I'm trapped in here. Okay. Hi, Michael. How's the internet today? Good? My internet's good. Okay, I destroyed a bomb. That was a bomb. Oh god. Okay. Oh no. There we go. Must be nice. I'm so sorry. Heck, Comcast, am I right? No, it's this one. They tricked me. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's a star. Oh, damn. Nice. Oh, frick. Oh, damn. This is really silly. Shoot. Interesting. Comcast is the devil. I hate it. I'm very lucky that my family managed to switch over. We use AT&T, and we literally have not had an issue since. It normally takes me all day to get that done by myself. Looks like you just earned the rest of the day off. Listen, I appreciate it, but there's still so much to do. My world was destroyed twice, and I could have stopped it. If I was better prepared, if I had worked harder, I can't let that happen again. I think there's a happy zone that includes both getting work done and not destroying yourself. You can't take care of the future if you're not taking care of yourself in the present. Also, you shouldn't be so hard on your friends. That's actually great advice. The previous one, I mean, also this one, but the previous one, how are you supposed to take care of the future if you don't take care of your present self? That makes amazing sense, of course. I care about you, you big dummy. But alright, I get it. No promises, but I'll try to be more mindful of the pace I'm working at. And recognize that others are doing the same. I can't impose my own pace on them. Ah, but that sounds so hard. You got this, yo. Funny enough, you haven't found that zone? Heck. Funny enough, I've been away from my own work for too long. I don't suppose you have an engine core laying around, so I can fix my ship and get home? Engine core? Yeah, sure, right here. Here you go. It's like the only thing in this pile of junk that still works. Wow. Glad I asked. Thanks so much. It's nothing. See you around, Mia. And I wouldn't say no if you wanted to help me again with my work. Okay. And don't forget your payment for this time? Oh! I was expecting the engine core to be the payment, but... Awesome. You want fiber, but... I think yeah, his island is not on the map. Alright, well... Could head home. I think there's a teleport. Not this guy. There's another teleport. Here. My family has fiber wire. Yeah, fiber wire. But I live in a massive city in the Bay Area of California. I have no idea. You have no clue costs, installation costs, availability. Yeah. Availability would be the first and foremost, of course. I'm not sure, because I think with the whole installation costs, well, basically, my family actually recently obtained fiber wire also in Oregon, and they don't live. They live kind of out in nowhere, kind of. Bay City, Bay Area. I don't know about Bay City. It's many cities, massive cities, 7 million people, kind of a Bay Area. It's the Bay Area, if you don't know, is literally the area surrounding the bay, and by bay I mean, you know, the San Francisco Bay. There's tons of cities that surround there. 7 million people. I'm one of them. Oh right, my family recently got fiber in Oregon, and they don't live anywhere special. But I think that's what was hefty about, like, installation cost. Because they had to basically convince the internet peoples to even lay the wire out to them, right? But as far as, like, living in a big city, you don't need to ask that because other people already have it. You simply need to just say that you wish to buy it too, I guess, if that makes sense. Features here just not evenly distributed? Yeah. Is that where the seasoning of Old Bay is from? I've never heard of that. Too far from Seattle for it? That's interesting though. That's interesting though because, like I said, my family lives out in just nowhere, Oregon. Like they don't even have cellular service. That's how they don't even have connection to cellular, so they need Wi-Fi. But yet they were able to just put in a little request saying, "Hey, we are interested. Do you want to provide optic wire out here?" And you kind of just, I assume you kind of just wait for them to get back to you, maybe? You can try something like that. I know that's high hopes and it sounds fucking, I don't know. But you could try. I think it really would be just simply asking, just putting in a request. And if enough people say, yeah, I'm interested, you know, like your neighbors, let's say. If enough people are saying, yeah, I'd be interested, then they would, you know, more deeply consider it, I suppose. Because that's all my parents had to do for their house in Oregon. You can have cable, satellite, or DSL? But I'm no expert, of course. I don't really know. Hello. Don't waste your time on being something you're not. Be yourself. If people don't like that, blow them up. Okay. We don't have any new scenes. I don't remember what I was last up to. Sorry, I hiccuped. Okay. Did I do the delivery for this person? I don't think I did. Oh shoot. I don't even remember where I'm supposed to deliver it. Oh. To be delivered to a resident of the Sky Plains? That's south of here. What is this? Oh, engine core. Yes. Advance the story, yes. Of those, cable is the fastest? Yeah. You found an engine core. Looks like it's time for me to get to work. Dink, dink. Done. Have you been to the Shatter Zone yet? I avoid it myself, but heading east along the highway will get you there. If it ain't blocked again. Pretty sure it is blocked, but I know a way around. I'm gonna grab an extra battery. Nice. Oh wait, I forgot. He spits out money. I can grab another battery actually. Hell yeah! I have quite a few things I should turn into people. Somebody's trying to collect roses. Somebody's collecting these fragments. He's actually right here. You made the lantern, very popular with small flying insects. A fine addition to my collection. Excuse me, the museum's collection. Artifact pieces should be more plentiful now. Artifact pieces? But the number required continues to grow as well. I really don't know what this guy means, or what he even does. Fun gamer fact. Comcast was granted $21 billion in 2015 and $4 billion yearly to fully upgrade the entire nation off of a coaxial standard. They have never reported or claimed to use any of this money to upgrade a single home or service line. Huh. Wow. They're also more expensive than their competitors for no reason. At least with my family, the plans that we got a lot faster speeds for less cost, so I was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck are we not? Greetings, traveler! Are you feeling alright? You're looking a little orange. What the? What? Hello? Help me! Oh, hey! Pumpkin! Wow, I bet I know somebody who'd love to have a beautiful pumpkin like this. Oh god. Sorry, sweetie. No way that's fitting in this old apple's oven. No, I only sell apples. Why does everyone keep bringing me pumpkins? BR4LE plus pumpkin equals incompatible? I believe Bradley is saying no thank you. Girls! Get down off that pumpkin! It's okay, pumpkin. I feel unwanted sometimes too. Looking at the waves always helps me when I'm down. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Please! Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh no. What? You've entered my domain, pumpkin! Turn back or suffer the consequences. Well? Not even an apology for this terrible transgression? Okay then. You asked for this? Wow, I'm stronger than I thought. I mean, take that, pumpkin! Ha ha ha! Oh my god. I'm me? I'm me. I don't think I can eat pumpkin pie ever again. Wow, I got an achievement called pumpkin. That was so random. I think this person is looking for the package. Is this my package? Thanks so much. Oh. Package? Oh, I didn't realize it was picking up another one. Okay. Yum. Painted desert. I don't remember the quickest way. Hello, Lokers! Hi, Lokers, how are you? I think we go this way. I'm gonna have another bite of my sushi, actually. good. Just gonna lurk here before going to find some lunch. I hope we have a wonderful lunch. I'm eating my kind of late dinner right now. Spontaneous sushi. I also, oh shoot, I have an ice cream sitting next to me and I think I should put it in the freezer. I'll get it back out after I finish my sushi. I'll be right back a second. Thank you for the lurk, Lurkers. Be right back. Must freeze this ice cream. Okay. Ice cream rescued. This is the painted desert, right? Yeah. I don't want to do these delivery jobs, but I will turn in this package since I accidentally picked it up. There you are. Package reception successful. Gratitude dispensing. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not picking up this one. I'm good. We should head to the Shatter Zone. I think I know how to traverse it now. Another fun gamer fact. Comcast openly charges users with competitive rates if there's other options in the area, but will charge areas that don't with prices 400% higher, as well as throttle them for no discernible reason. I absolutely believe that almost to the point where I have definitely experienced it myself. Move! Get out of the way! Rise and shine, giant beet! Have a bite of this, and start your day with a ray of sunshine. Oh! Good morning, new friend. Thank you for waking me up. I don't know what it is about this spot. It's just so... Wait, no more sleeping! Do you think you could scoot over a bit first? I'm trying to get across the bridge. Oh, anything for you, best friend! 3, 2, 1... Scooting now! Thank you. You are amazing and I love you. What the heck? Why is he so nice? Wait, why is he so, like... Thanks, I guess. Alright, we never got to explore this part. I think it's just a little... Not Easter egg, but it's a little thingy. Ooh! Fashion? If you're here to put in a custom order, you'll have to get on the wait list. Though at this point, I'd almost rather you didn't. A lot of orders coming in? Yes, I should be overjoyed, but instead I am overwhelmed. I've spent my life chasing success only to become burdened by it. Oh, it seems the taste was not so sweet. Maybe you just need a bit of help. You're hired! Well, I'm running low on silk gems. Up, down, into the mines for me, won't you? Mines? Just take the elevator there. And keep an eye open for elevator batteries. You'll need those to reach the lower levels. The silk gem ore density is highest in the depths, you see? And mind the time limit. Okay. Nice shades. Huh. So I can just... This is really silly. Be careful, Comcast will silence you. This is Undertale levels of silly? That's fair! Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. But this is, you know, not a survival game, definitely not. Oh shit. Not, remotely... difficult, or whatever the term is. Damn. I didn't break the elevator gem. Well, that's it. Oh, wait. Okay. This is odd. Can I push those? Oh, I can just break these? What the heck? I guess I'll keep going. I guess it is more efficient to break it with the bombs. I am like hyper focused right now. Just trying to figure out what even is going on. Oh, they just teleport to me. Interesting. I could have just done this. Now look how pro I am. 2, 1. Oh. I'll be able to keep my head above water another day, it seems. I love my work, but to be ceaselessly under pressure... Well, it's all ashes to ashes, hmm? You are welcome to assist me anytime you wish. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Thank you. I'm not gonna buy anything from your shop, though. Nyum. And this should be the shatter zone. Yeah, okay. Okay. What do we do first? Rescue that guy, I guess? Hi. I'm stuck again. Do you need some help? Yes, please. Thank you. This place is pretty scary. I don't know how anyone can live here. But sure enough, at the end of each of these chains is a house. It's a good view. If endless voids are your thing, I can see the appeal. Thank you for helping me so much. Come visit me at my home in the Painted Desert, okay? I have a present for you. I should get going. Thanks for helping me. Anytime. Yay! We made a friend! This place seems to have, like, one of every resource, it looks like. Kind of? Yeah, I think it does. Wait, why did I get a... a currency? I'll never understand how some Twitch emotes become a thing, or how some get approved. Are you sure they got approved, or you know, they simply, have... the person has instant upload eligibility and therefore auto-approval. Which, you know, can be revoked if they break the guidelines. because the manual approval is definitely a stickler. Like you can't really get away with anything with manual approval. But it's the auto approval is when you see the emotes that are of questionable questionable. Yeah. Hello, are you okay? I'm happy like this. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. I love the way she stomps around. Eelgle. Look at all these turnips. We're gonna be rich on the stock market. Okay. This is an easy one, I think. Now we have another battery. I guess that makes sense. I just know they're really picky about even implications. Yeah. I right before, like literally a couple days before I had eligibility, I accidentally uploaded an emote with a cross. Not a religious cross, a cross like a failure mark. A failure cross. Basically, they denied it and I lost my 60-day to grant eligibility thingy. I had to restart the 60 days of streaming. And it was because it looks awfully similar to the letter X, which they don't allow. So I got punished for the letter X, which was not. I mean, I agree it does look like an X, but it was meant to be a failure mark because I had it was supposed to be on our pout emote, which I didn't even know if I liked it anyway, being there. I just wanted to try it for a bit. But it was supposed to be on our pout emote. Heck, I can't reach this. Weird. That's when I did my 60-day streak. But yeah, they're very picky about the manual stuff, but once you get auto, I mean, you could get away with it at least for a while, but that's absolutely not worth risking. I would never now that I have instant upload eligibility, I would never break it if I was well aware that I was doing that. But I know, you know, there's plenty of people who do attempt to break the rules because it's funny, I suppose. And basically they take advantage of the instant upload eligibility. Which is a shame. I think I'm not gonna get over it, but I think the dumbest part of the fact that I wasn't allowed to upload a single letter of the alphabet in my emote, I think the dumbest part is partners are allowed to, but just not affiliates. So like that hurt a little bit harder. Not that it's like, oh, I'm jealous of partners, but it's like it's almost a double standard kind of a thing, because it's like, really? So you're saying it is allowed, but just not for me. Like I didn't even intentionally break that rule, but at the same time, technically that rule, it is allowed for partners, just not for affiliates. That part hurt the most. But it's okay. I streamed 60 days in a row. That was a fun challenge that it incited, I suppose. I'm glad I take days off now, though. I'm getting pretty good about traversing this area. Say that and then I can't jump down here. I think what's difficult is you use the right stick to move this. So when I'm aiming, this is the right stick. But you have to click the right trigger. So when you're spamming right trigger, your finger that's on the right stick is kind of not stable. At least for me, so when I don't know, I'm prone to moving the right stick as I'm pressing the right trigger. And I think that's what's difficult about it. Like that! I can't keep steady if I have to pull the trigger. Oh my god. I think they're trying to prevent word towers. Yeah. Except for partners, maybe they think they have something more to lose, so they will police their— Yeah, that's fair. That's true. But yeah. Yeah, and I fully understand that they want that. It's just, at the same time, my character was not the letter X. It was not the letter X, I swear it. It was a cross, the opposite of a check mark, you know? A check mark is not a letter. You can put a check mark on an emote. And I tried doing the opposite of a check mark. Very innocent, I swear. But I'm really happy with the customer service. Customer support. There we go. Customer support that I received, so. It's all good. They are some nice peoples. They were unnamed, of course, but whoever it was who helped me was nice. Enya innocent? No. Hi, Angie Bears. Wait, I think you came in earlier, right? Oh gosh. I'm starting to blend my days together. Egg's gonna give it to you. You did? Right. I'm gonna sip my water. Avalon. You know, I could have done that, like, angry, what's it called? The blood vein? Or the veiny, like, it's on that emote. I could have done that, and I actually drew it, and I was like, you know, I don't like it. So I went with a cross instead. Wow, I just chugged my water. I have more sushi. All the table flips. I think the worst part, not to continue the story, I don't really need to complain about it anymore. I'm good, but anyway, to continue the story, to wrap up the story, I think the worst part was, one of the people in customer support was telling me that it was permanent. I was permanently rejected from instant upload eligibility, meaning I would never have follower emotes. It was an irreversible thing. And so I put in a new ticket. And then they basically say good day at the end of that. So I put in a new ticket and the person clarified everything and they were absolutely wonderful. They were wonderful. They seemed human. Everything was good. And I felt loads better. Hasn't banned guns and emotes? Oh, that's a fair point. Oh, I'm still upset that Apple got rid of the gun emoji. Like, I don't know. I liked it. It's weird to police something like, I don't know. It was just weird, I guess. I mean, we have a squirt gun, which it still brings a comedic impact, which is kind of what the real gun was used for, just for comedy purposes, but yeah. You lose. Good day, sir. That was exactly the kind of email I received, the first ticket, in my first ticket. But the second person actually knew what I was questioning. They actually responded like a human. It was good. And then they sent me the most wonderful GIF ever. It was a little corgi dog who pops up from the bottom of the screen and waves at you, and in rainbow text at the top it says, "Have a good day." It was freaking... I actually cried. Like, I actually cried because I was relieved to hear the opposite from the second ticket, and yeah, it was just way too cute, and they were, I guess the word is sympathetic or something. They were nice. Anyways. Two completely opposite ends of, yeah. Hi, I'm Mia. I'm from another planet. I'm Luke, owner of the worst business ever. Go ahead and laugh. Laugh at this dummy who wasted his life savings on the worst dream ever. Why did I think I could pull this off? Of course no one wants to buy my hats. Of course. Your hats are rad, yo. I'd love to put one of these on my brain dome. No one else thinks so. They can smell my failure. You know, maybe what would help is if he wore a fucking hat. He's not even... It's like he's not even trying. He's not wearing a hat. He's like, no, I like my hair too much. No, I can't put a hat on this hair. Are you kidding me? It's like, you're a hat seller. Wear a fucking hat. Hello? Hats are OP. Maybe you would need some help to get the word out. No, I need to do this on my own. I put everything I am into these head clothes. What? I've never heard of a hat referred to as head clothes. I need to prove I can do this. Honestly, asking for help isn't something I'm good at either, but it's okay to let others lighten the load when it gets to be too much. Let me help. I did have a little marketing idea. I thought it'd be neat to give away free promo hats. But I always get nervous and run away and leave the hat on their doorstep. That's a good idea. Let me give it a try. I'll get you some customers, no problem. Alright. But I will choose to let hope back into my heart. Here's 3 hats. Hand these out to 3 people here in the Shatter Zone and let me know how it went. Thanks, Mia. My life is in your hands. Oh, that's very serious. Hello, Brian, right? Your name's Brian? Hi. Mia, have you met Luke? I really like the look of his store. Yeah, Brian, you stay away from Luke. Brian. Fucking Brian. Hands off. Leave Luke alone. Okay, that little blueberry guy, he caused like a mutiny or whatever you want to call that. He rioted on top of a different store's ceiling or roof, sorry. He stood up there and he took over the store. He kidnapped the store essentially. And then we had to call his mom, and his mom scolded him. I agree, no one asked for it or was saved by taking a 64 by 64 picture of a gun away from us. Yeah, I don't, yeah. It was fun. I enjoyed using a gun emoji. It's just fun. But I mean, I guess a squirt gun gets a similar idea across, but... Anyways, we have our Twitch gun emotes, it's fine. I don't know if Twitch can ever actually remove, gun emotes. Tree! Hello, Tree! You know what's really weird is my Fitbit, my watch on my wrist just vibrated the moment you rated and I was like, wait, what? That was so weird. Hi, Tree Wizard! Hello, 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 Yoshi! How you doing, Yoshi? Angel! Hello, Angel, how are you as well? Welcome, Raiders. We are playing, this cozy game called Lost Nova. It's got really, really silly dialogue. And it kind of visually looks like Astroneer, huh? Hi, Angel! Hello, the Spaz! We're in your streams watching you game! Welcome, welcome! I think we're meant to be delivering hats to these aliens. Yes, that's the kind of game we're playing. We are officially a hat deliverer. I don't really know where they live, so we kind of have to run around. What were you up to today, Tree Wizard? You were, you ended with, just chatting. We're just hanging out watching 90s commercials after you beat Cotton Reboot? A shoot 'em up that's super cute. Ooh! Yeah, hat delivery service, basically. I hope you had a fun stream, Tree. Thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate you. You're doing well, you had a really fun and exhausting day. You took your puppy on a 2.5-hour hike? And then 3.5 hours at the dog park. Your dog had that much energy? No way. That much energy to go on a 2.5-hour hike and then continue wanting to play at a dog park. That's funny. Well, I hope you get some wonderful rest after this, Yoshi. Or, you know, or now is what I mean. How am I? I'm doing good. I actually started building my PC today and I'm super excited about it. I'm so excited. I have not yet put the motherboard in, but I put things on the motherboard and then I put my fans and stuff in the case, but I did not put the motherboard in the case. I stopped right before that. But I'm excited. That's what I was doing all day today, pretty much. Saw the stats, grads. Thank you. Thank you, Evelyn. Hype. What case? Oh yeah, that's right. We had some issues with it. I went with. Well, it's a Fractal brand. I think it says Define 7, but that might not be the type of case, but it's a Fractal brand. If you really want the product link, I could send it to you. Fractal makes good stuff, so yeah, it seems very high quality. The person who built my PC virtually recommended that I don't skimp on the case. The case is important. Don't just cheap out on it. Define 7 is a case. Okay, wonderful. There. A build stream. You're gonna build a new PC soon too, so you need to bank up a little more money and you can buy. Oh yes. And you're gonna do it on stream. I think I was too nervous. I'm not, you know, I'm not a webcam streamer. But I even considered maybe popping into Discord, but like, I don't know. It's just gonna be a bunch of people judging me. I don't know. I don't think I want the pressure. This is my first solo build, so I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, so no PC building stream, Yoshi, but thank you. I'm super excited about it. Yeah, this is my largest personal purchase, I guess. I think that's what it's referred to. She didn't want to leave the park. She kept on wanting you to throw the ball. That's hilarious. Even after multiple PC builds, you still mess things up? Oh no! You have enough resources to watch for helps and references, I hope? Yes. I was able to communicate with my friend Michael with instant messaging, right? So that's great. I could send him photos or whatever I might need to to point at something and say, "What this? What this do?" Take a picture of hand and PC part. And then I was watching a Linus Tech Tips video, so that was super helpful. I like Linus. I'm not a very techie person, but even I know who Linus is, and I like him. I like his channel. You always miss your Be Quiet 900 Dark Base Pro. Eh? It's called Be Quiet? You love your Dark Base 700? Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna ask this robot, you okay? Eh, it's fine. But that cloud, it's fine. Okay, but maybe it could be better than fine. Here, try this on. This? Huh. This is nice. You realize I'm not giving this back. It's yours. Courtesy of Luke's Happy Hat Emporium. Tell your friends. Thanks. Good. Okay. One happy customer. Success. We are quickly becoming a professional hat seller. Hat retailer? Something like that. They make silence-focused cases? Ooh. I still can't jump up here, and I don't know if I hope I'm not missing anything. I don't even know where I am on this map. My marker is not there. Oh, okay, so I'm somewhere in between? Weird. And really good coolers? Ah. Michael can tell you how heavy it was? You have a Be Quiet, do you, Ali? I thought for a second you were saying you have to be quiet. Like you have to. Please be quiet. Oh, are you guys pirates? Hello. Oh. I'm the captain now, I suppose. One sec. Got a pit stop. Thank you for the ride or something. Oh, what are you? Oh my god, what is this? This is weird. I have a slime problem. Where did you get all of these? They're not mine! That's the problem! And honestly, I'm kind of freaking out. Maybe it's not so bad. Not so bad? Look what they did to my garden! I think you just need a change of perspective. Here, put this on. A hat? Oh my god! They're referencing Slime Rancher! It's a Slime Rancher reference! It's a ranching hat! Courtesy of Luke's Happy Hat Emporium. A ranching? Or this was destiny. These slimes, this hat. All of these years I've become what I've always meant to be. What I've always been meant to be? A rancher of slimes. Fall in line, slimes. There's a new boss in town. Oh my gosh. He's totally a slime rancher. He's gonna collect poop and sell it to the marketplace. Ain't never been a slime I couldn't ranch. That's the truth. Alright, we got another happy customer. Nice. How silly. I just fell in love with the black brushed metal and the subtle orange trim. Ooh. I'm really happy with my case too. It's a matte black, and it's just so non-fingerprinty, and it's wonderful. Ain't never been a ranch I couldn't slime. Wait, what? Wait, no. What a neat little nod. Yes, I agree. This game has a lot of nods to Forager, but I wasn't expecting a Slime Rancher nod. Wait, this is the island I wasn't able to access. Perfect. Thanks for the stop, pirates. Well, if all that's... I don't know where the third person is. We're looking for one more person who's in need of a hat. One more. Oh, I can jump back down? Wait, then why can't I jump up? Oh well. I feel like I haven't tried the southwest. Maybe? Perhaps. I really want the summer hat with the flower on it. Hello, Cross Knox! Hello, hello! How are you? McDermott loves hats? Yes, what is that hat called? I think it's called a newsboy. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's called a newsboy hat. That Dharma likes. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, there's not a lot of VTubers who wear hats, is there? I can't even think of a single one. A paperboy? Wait, newsboy or paperboy? Doing alright, just lurking until sleep? I hope you get a cozy sleep. I appreciate the lurk. And I'm glad you're doing alright. Hope you sleep well when you do. Oh, look at the bumblebees! Little bumblebees! Hello. We're friends now. I just wanted to test this out. I'm glad you can't actually be destroyed. Hello, can I interest you in a hat? Apple. I like your bees. Me too. I don't think bees like me back. They seem happy to me. Oh, sure. They're happy. I do everything for them. Meet their every need. But do I get their respect in return? No. Here, maybe this will help. This is perfect. Bow before me, bees. Bow before your new ruler. Ha ha ha. There's more hats like that one at Luke's Happy Hat Emporium. Tell your friends. Thank you, I will. Though I don't think the bees have money. Okay. That's every hat delivered. I should check in with Luke at the store. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Now they know who rules them. Please. Fairies Place wears hats? Thank you for the head pats, Faze. Is that kind of like a hat? Am I wearing a hat right now? You still demand a one-off play of Unboxed? Probably. Oh yes, Unboxed. I don't own that one. I would like to. Yeah, that would be super cozy. I watched Kylie play. Kylie tweet. I couldn't talk to him for a second. It always makes me a bit sad when my route brings me through here. Why? It used to be so beautiful. What happened? The planet changed. Changed? Not that this version is so bad. As long as you watch your step. Planets don't just change. Of course they do. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's rainy. And sometimes it's everything all at once all of the time. Just like this. Okay, sure. Oh, I just got an achievement called Bunny Enthusiast. For giving all the head pats to all the bunnies. Too cute. You do through Humble if you— oh, wait, I do? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of A different game. Unboxed. I always think of a different... I'm always thinking of a different game. Wait. No, I don't know what Unboxed is. There's nothing on Steam for Unboxed. There's no such thing. And I'm thinking of Unpacking, my bad. Unpacking. There's no such thing on Steam as Unboxed, so if you might be referring to a DRM free one. Maybe. Dang it, I keep mixing that up. That's the second time I did that in our conversations, didn't I? Look at all his new customers! That's delivered, sir! Mia! Look at this! I have a line! I've never had a line! That's amazing, Luke. I'm so glad I could help. They want to give me money for my hats! I can't believe it! Here, it's not much, but let me give you my favorite hat. It's a little sprout! Thanks, Luke. I love it. I'll let you get back to work. I still need to find a crystal core and fix my ship, so I can get back to my own work. Crystal core? You mean this thing? He just has one. This hat seller has one. I was gonna make a hat out of it, but it kept setting the fabric on fire. This is perfect. Thanks so much. Ah, no problem. See you around, Mia. May your hats always fit like a hug. Oh, I got a little sprout hat. Ryan, I'm watching you. You're gonna go hide from Yoshi? Always hungry, right? The bowl of tonkatsu ramen wants to hide from always hungry Yoshi. Sprout is a newbie in Final Fantasy XIV, is it? I don't recall that. Unboxed a newbie's adventure? I still didn't see any results on Steam, but I was just looking at Steam. It could be DRM free, Miles. Okay, I feel like we might even be near the end of this game because I don't know what other zones there are. I'm pretty sure that was the last zone. By the way, you're amazing and I love you. That's what the turnip says. Sprout symbol beside. Oh yeah, just started playing. I remember that now. Yes. Ah, I remember now. That's cute. That's a nice idea for MMORPGs. It's called Unbox. Oh, let me see again. I'm gonna check one more time. But yeah, I was definitely thinking about Unpacking, which I don't own yet, but I would love to play. Unbox a Newbie's Adventure. No, I don't own this one. Open world 3D platformer action adventure. It looks chaotic. 4-player local collectathon. That just made me think of A Hat in Time. I never beat A Hat in Time. Hi, Soulburn! Hello, Soulburn, how are you? Or you'd put it in Discord? Oh, it's okay. I found it on the store, thank you. Hi. How's your Sunday going, Soulburn? Is it lunchtime? I'm actually about to eat my final piece of sushi. And I've got a little ice cream treat after this. It's some kind of Japanese ice cream. It has red bean paste in it, as well as vanilla ice cream. Sorry, that was a huge bite. Oh no, I forgot to do my alert. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh my gosh. Should I do it now or just leave it? I'll just leave it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Soulburn. I will consider adding an automated alert soon, but I want to make sure... I'm stable enough for it. Or, like, I want to have a way of turning it off. So if we ever restarted the stream for any reason, I want to be sure that it doesn't send 2 alerts. Because my previous way of having an automated alert, there was no way to stop it. So, I needed to completely pull the plug on it if I didn't want it to do it anymore. Which is freaky. You forgot to. Hello, Spade. I believe you were here at the start, but hello again. Put some ice cream in between 2 slices of bread. That actually is what the Japanese ice cream I have is. It's not bread per se, but it's those little fish cookie looking things. I'm excited to try it. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. It's just sealed in a package, so it's you know, not fresh, I guess you could call it. Hello, Chibi! Hi, Chibi, how are you? Yeah, like waffle, like something like that, yeah. A taiyaki? Oh, maybe. I've never had one of these before. I'm excited to try it, but I'll eat it a little bit later. Fun, silly platformer. It's long and gets dull because it's DK 64 levels of collecting. Donkey Kong. Yes, DK. The first level's fun and quirky, perfect for a night where you play other games before. Where you play other games before or after. Ah. But I hope you've been doing well, Silburn. Usually it's red bean paste inside. Yes, it's got a layer of red bean paste and a thicker amount of vanilla ice cream, which I'm excited for. You don't have work on a Sunday? Congratulations, Silburn! I hope you are very much enjoying your day. And I hope your lunch was delicious. Golly, is that an Enya? Goodness gracious! Hi, Plagued Bird! Hello, Plagued Bird, how are you today? Oh, you found a crystal core! Looks like it's time for me to get to work! Ding, ding, ding. For $1, we could get ice cream in between 2 slices of bread or thin wafer crackers from Uncle selling ice cream in a cart? Ooh! Only $1, huh? I am. I'm glad to hear you are too, Plagued Bird. Thank you for asking. Or, you know, suggesting? Wait, what's it called? It was a little bit hot today, you're right. But it wasn't as hot as, like, even Allie had a hotter day than me, but it got up there. I was a bit sweating. I suggest you be well or else. Okay. I promise. I promise I'm well. I hate to brag, but this is definitely my best work. My ship! It looks better than new. I can't thank you enough. Yeah, but I can finally get to go home. I've been away from work for way too long. Mia, I need to let Quinn know I'm okay. She must be worried. And I hope this doesn't miss the deadline for it. You can't leave. What? The planet won't let you. The electromagnetic field around the planet, the one that crashed your ship in the first place, it's only gotten worse since you've got here. Normally it comes and goes, but now I'm stuck here? But I did the thing. I got the things and fixed the thing. I won. I'm sorry, Mia. Your ship is fixed, but unless you know how to fix an entire planet, I guess that's that then. Nothing I do ever works out. Thank you for all your help. Oh. The music got sad, I think. Pro-life tip, don't die. The entire Midwest and East is burning in hell, and US West Coast is kind of like, well, it's kind of warm, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Today was our hottest day, but it was like Not even 80. Oops, not even 80. I mean, it was enough to sweat, but not 80. We're growing really big carrots. Beautiful. Your blaster has received another upgrade to its pushing power. Okay. Well, guess we're stuck here. I don't know what to do. 61 and raining? It is 62 for me, but not raining. Crystal clear. Hello. Hi, Apple. Or whatever your name is. Hey, Apple. No, I'm not gonna do that. Hey, Mia. Hey. Have a seat. You look like you haven't had a glass? What? Had a break in ages. I can't. The Nova is finally fixed, but I'm still stuck here. I need to figure out this dumb planet's dumb electrofield whatever. I need to get home. You need a break. Breaks always help me when I'm frustrated. Come on, Mia. Have a seat. Fine. But I won't be happy about it. No. We've had record highs for the last few days over here on the East Coast. Damn. It's 91 for you, Solburn? Oh my goodness. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Hi, RMC! Hello, RMC. How are you? Guys, you're having the best day in a while. I am so glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. Well, I was gonna do my usual and ask how you're doing, but I'm so glad to hear that you're having the best day in a while. I'm gonna sip my water real quick. Sorry for the water bottle noise. You got 2 aces in a row in Valorant? Damn! I don't quite know what that means, but it sounds amazing and worthy of a congratulations, and that's awesome. Are you winning, son? Now what? What happens now? Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking about lunch. What are you thinking about? I don't know. I'm frustrated. I need to be doing something. Can't just sit here. This is me. This is entirely me. I need to be moving forward. Maybe this will help. You just turned out the lights. Where am I? Mia. Mia! What? I was saying thank you, you big dummy. Thank you for keeping me company tonight. These interviews still make me nervous. You got this, yo. Blind them with your brilliance. What are you even doing over there? I'm trying to get this script outline done. You're a writer now? I'm trying. What if it's the thing, you know? Yeah, well, don't go too hard on it. You know how you get when you get sucked into a new project? When you... Mia, are you listening? Mia! Quinn! What? I'm very... I don't know. Jealous isn't the right word. Quinn works harder than anyone and deserves all the success in the universe. When's it my turn? I work hard. I know I work hard. But everything I try doesn't work. I know I just have to keep pushing forward. But being stuck on this planet sure isn't helping.
Soda is piss. Water is bliss.
Thank you for the care package, RMC. One thing you do like about Valorant is that the audio cue for each kill on Ace? Ooh. 2 different games, but the games were back to back. And Ace is when you kill the entire enemy team all by yourself. Dang! Killed them all! My day's been well. Thank you for asking, RMC. I very excitedly started building my new PC and took it easy. Took it easy aside from that. Daddy! Jack is trying to eat Reagan again. Tell her it's not okay to eat the cats. Can you come help me? Okay, just give me a minute to finish this. Wait, what time is it? Get your shoes on. Aunt Louise should be here any moment. Aunt Lois. Be here any minute. Aunt Lois! Are you coming too? I can't, Mia. Daddy's got a lot of work to finish. See you in a few days, okay? You're gonna have a fun time. We'll do something special together when you get back, okay? Okay. Dad worked a lot. No matter how many jobs he had at a time, we were barely able to have enough. I spent a lot of time with family and friends. I was really lucky. They were there to help me when I needed it, and I try to do the same for others when I can. But my dad, he sacrificed a lot. I need to use the time I have to its fullest. To be the best me I can be. To make sure it was worth it. I need to get back to work. That's tough. I'm sorry, Mia. It's alright. Thanks for listening. I feel better. That's my superpower. I always know the right time for a break. The answer is most times. I just wish I knew what to do next. Follow me. Okay. I bought some shovels from the store, but I don't understand why I needed to strap them to my boots and stomp in piles of dirt. Just seems like extra steps. Fun though. RMC hugs Angel. They smell like hot cocoa without the cocoa. Hi Games! Hello Games! Welcome in! I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a fun, fun? I hope you're having a good day. A fun day, even. Lurk while you play League. Thank you so much for the lurk, Silver, and I hope you have lots of fun playing League on your wonderful Sunday. They smell exactly like you'd expect. Nice! They smell like chat. Like Chathu. The brilliant blaster for when you want to do an unreasonable amount of blasting. Alright, let's follow this guy. I asked a few friends to help with this next bit. Follow this path to its end and, well, you'll see. Okay. Sounds like he's tricking me. Oh. Hey. You guys again, huh? Or, okay. It's a trap! Oh, turn back! Oh no, the ship is gone! No, it might not be gone, but... The music is getting a little intense. Hi. I must once again extend my gratitude to you. Your actions have inspired me to pursue a healthier balance between my work and my family. My children deserve the best version of me, despite the often monstrous nature of their actions. Thank you, Mia. You're welcome. What are you doing out here? Is this just a bunch of thank yous? I've been an artist my whole life. It turns out that can mean different things over time. And while my art will always be important to me, whatever form it takes, it doesn't define my entire life. Thank you, Mia. No. It's fine. Enya's just about to walk into another white phosphorus scene. Oh no. My friends and I have been on this planet for a long, long time. We became complacent, accepting of our circumstances, never considering that we had the power to change them. When you saved the greatest of us, when you saved Gal, we realized something. Yes, things can be better. Thank you, Mia. Sure. Meow. Is he in his house? Hello. We've been through a lot. Even before we got to this planet, the loss of our home was hard on all of us. There's no right way to work through something like that. But we could have done, more to be there for each other. Thank you for reminding us of that. Thank you, Mia. Little forager guys. I can't. Please. Oh my god, the amount of focus I need to do. Oh, look at this slime ranch. Can I... No, okay. Oh my gosh. He's definitely a Chess is a slime rancher too! Mia! I figured it out! The energy field around this planet, the same thing that's crashing ships, is also keeping us all safe. I don't completely understand it, and I don't know how to fix it, but if anyone can do it, it's you. I wish I had your drive. You set a goal, and then you get it. Oh my goodness. It's time out for everyone. You're an inspiration. Thank you, Mia. No words, only emote. My work is hard. It's also really important, but I try my best to stay mindful of my own needs. I can't perform at my best if I'm not feeling my best. I know you'll be able to find the right balance too. Thank you for everything you've done. Even if you being stuck here wasn't exactly your choice, your presence made a difference. Thank you, Mia. I tip my leaf to you, friend. I have a leaf too, I can tip it too. Oh my god. that bird emote. Nom. Oh, where are we? Oh, Jesus! That actually scared me. That actually scared me. Hello? What the fuck? Oh my. Get. Hello. He's so cute. Oh. Hello. What's your name? I'm Mia. You live inside the planet? Haha, yeah. Pretty much. Oh, hold on. Miles. Ow. Are you okay? Yeah, that was a close one. I almost let the energy field down. Hundreds of years and I almost messed up the first time someone said hello. That's your energy field around the planet? The one crashing ships? The one that crashed my ship and won't let me leave? Oh. Yeah. That's totes my bad. Wow! Why are we bullying Faybot? Sorry. It wasn't always so aggressive. It's kind of getting harder to control. If it's hard, can't you turn it off? Take a break? Oh, a break would be lovely. But if I let go, even for a second, everything will fall apart. Literally. Fall apart. The first time a ship crashed here, not my fault that time, it was so large and hit so hard that the planet couldn't handle it. I've been holding everything together ever since. You're keeping an entire planet together all on your own? It sounds really impressive when you put it that way. Oh. Ow, 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 don't make me laugh. There has to be another way. You shouldn't have to do this alone. It's alright. The amount of energy needed... I'm the only one who can do this. Besides, a couple 100 years ain't nothing. I can keep this up forever. Maybe not forever, but I have to try. Oh god. It was really nice to meet you, Mia. And I hate to be rude, but I need to concentrate. Oh no. Immediately try blasting. What? There's gotta be a way I can help him. Hey! Listen up! Oh! Thought that was a lightsaber? The amount of energy needed to keep a planet together. I know what I need to do. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Amount of energy needed to keep the planet together. Talking to the store owner. Working together with the artist and engineer. Flying over to them. What? Hooray! I don't really understand what happened. Rainbow! Wow. Oh. She destroyed her ship, didn't she? A new ship! Or something. Thanks, guys! Aww. Look at our little statue. Trombone player, the little ghost. How cute. The big guy gets to rest now. Aww. Finally escaped the planet. 1 year later. He looked away for a second and now it's gone. Oh no. A year later, we came back to visit. I got an achievement called Just the Beginning. Is it actually just the beginning? Only I was a potion that made people nicer. Bone spider. Seems that the spider is unavailable at this time. Oh. Oh no. That's ominous. He's plotting! Hi Quinn! Mia! This planet is amazing! Better than a 5-star vacation planet. I wouldn't say that. Unless this place has zero-gravity laser tag. No, but one time I almost got squished by a giant robot. Oh! The next best thing! I'm gonna do some looking around. See you out there, Mia? I'll be exploring too. I definitely want to see what's changed since I've been gone. And say hi to everyone. Okay. Oh, let's plant this thingy that I never planted. We still have to plot for this guy. You've returned! I feared our little experiment had ended prematurely. Were you waiting here just for me? Oh, I found ways to stay busy. Your return is most fortuitous. And you've arrived with a vastly superior ship. The effects on the experiment will no doubt be astronomical. I gotta ask. Or wait. That's Mia saying, I gotta ask. What's your deal? Science, my friend. Science is my deal. Okay. We're so serious, we need the police? Spider Killer Angel forwards the call to the police. Okay, so we can do some more exploring, why not? But I think we technically beat the game, perhaps. Hello! Welcome to Luke's Happy Hat Emporium. How many hats can I get you, sweetie? You're selling hats now? Oh, it's the least I can do for Luke after he gave me this lovely hat I have. He's such a charming young man, and it was the perfect time for me to make a change in my life. A lot of folks around here have been feeling the same, I think. It's all very exciting. Damn! 10,000 for this? I want a sun hat like Apple.
Hi, guys.
Hello, games! Hi. Good to see ya, Mia. Thank you again for the Lost Nova. It's beautiful. I'm just happy I finally get use of the old girl. Though you did kind of put me out of the job. Since ships don't crash here anymore, I'm out of ships to fix. Oh, what? I didn't even... Ah, don't worry about it. I've been thinking about a career change anyway. Maybe it's time I focus on my other passion. After my current stock is cleared, of course. Other passion. What this? Brian! Welcome. Please enjoy Brian's selection of premier found junk. No refunds. Brian's Blasters achievement. Better visual realignment, a new look for your blaster, so it just changes it visually. That's cute. This one looks like a super soaker or whatever they're called. What's this? It's got Brian graffiti on the wall. What about you? Nothing. What about the turnip? You're amazing and I love you. Thanks. Thanks, turnip. What else should we check on? I really don't know what there might be left in this game. You know, I kind of miss the purple. Aw, yeah. That's the planet cracking and opening up. Good Bun Bun. All the paths. A city. Oh, this is a new character. Hello? Oh, hello. Are you here to make a purchase? This store only accepts blue crystals, blue cores as payment. You have them, yes? No, I don't have any. Interesting. Are you gonna miss your pink bath now that Gal is better? Nah. Wild side effect of Gal leaving these spills for so long. It's become like part of the ground. This stuff's renewable now, baby. Oh, hi Quinn. Look at all this paint. I just had the greatest idea for a new album. Can you imagine the live show? The wardrobe? No. Oh, no, no thinking about work. Bad, Quinn, bad. Yes. I like how the pink matches her hair. Bradley. Criticism module prepared to receive input. You don't know how to build a ship, do you? Negative. Inquiry reattempt Gal persuasion? No, Gal wants to say, and we must respect that. But it's time for the rest of us to resume our journey. As soon as we reinvent interplanetary flight. Disallow reservations. Success inevitable. Thanks, Bradley. You killed it, it went behind your old computer? Wait. Went behind your computer. I don't know why I said old. Nod. What is this? It's the crystals. I don't know why I would need a new battery though. I'm late game. I'm end game. There's still lots of achievements to get, I'm sure, because I haven't turned in all of these yet. Thank you for the care package games. Thank you so much for bringing me all these roses. Please, take this as thanks. Ooh, a battery. Rose Garden achievement. I wonder if that's actually all of them, or she's just saying thanks. Nodders, I agree. Why did it say nodders? Oh, you stuck again? Do you need some help? I'm good. I climbed to try and be braver, and to get new perspectives on things. It's still really scary, but thanks to you, I'm brave enough to climb down now. Usually. Here, take this. Thanks for all your help. I'm just gonna throw it down, if that's okay. And I'll help you down anyway. Ooh. It's, I don't remember their names. Oh yeah, Blake. Thanks so much for fixing Blake's drum kit. My artist's soul was happy to help. So what's your band called? Our band? Blake, let's start a band! Can 2 people be a band? You're right, we need a 3rd member. We need someone classically trained to balance out your animal energy and my rebellious yet alluring attitude. Are you sure that the hunt begins? Bonk phone? I have one more blueprint for you. I really appreciate you helping me with these. It's the least I can do. You've helped me helped reignite the flames of this artist's soul. Never has it burned brighter. It tells me to investigate all this goo everywhere. I believe it has a strong energy potential that hasn't been fully explored. If it was able to boost the power of your ship enough to keep a whole planet together, imagine what else it can do. I'm excited to unlock its secrets. Sprinting efficiency. Nice. Oh, another hat. Okay, I can just buy a hat anywhere? Okay. This one's 1,000, but I don't really like it. I want her sun hat. Was there something over here? I can't remember. I just remember being exploded and then... Oh! Does this thing talk at all? Oh, he wears a hat! This little guy was ahead of the fad. He was already wearing a hat. I'm not sure what I can do with the bunnies. I don't think I can do anything. Yum. Here, let's go through here. Oh, hello. Hey, Mia. What are the chances of me getting a turn with the jetpack? Very low! What if I told you the secret of the Coral Ocean? Ahem. Once upon a time, the waves of the Coral Ocean were much, much higher. Some say it used to reach the peaks of the sky plains, but over time it became so shallow that these islands are now exposed, and no one knows why. The end. The secret is that the tide went down? Yeah, but, like, by a lot. And no one knows why! Here, I'll give you this. And we'll all agree... Oh, wait. And we'll all agree that was the best story you've heard all day? Wait, what? Okay. Coral seeds! Good bun bun. I just wanted to say hi to him, but he's always like, hey, you wanna buy this? We got a chance to talk. I didn't know how much they were struggling. I should have been a better friend, and reached out to them sooner. Don't beat yourself up over it. Can I make a suggestion, though? Get some chicken food. Get them some chicken food. They'll really appreciate it. Not to be confused with chicken as the food. Find food that chickens eat, yes. Okay. I know there's no beach. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. Why don't you play with these rocks? No, I know it's not the same as sand. Just enjoy your vacation, okay, girls? Yeah, chicken feed, there we go. Chicken food, chicken feed. Ah, what's the difference? Hey, thanks for helping our friend. You seem a lot happier lately. What's your secret? And you better not say magic. No magic, I just talked to them. We ended up having a lot in common. Well, I really appreciate what you did. We've been through a lot together and it was really hard to see them struggle. Thank you. No. I want to go say hi to them. Oh, I can't jump on the boat. Dang it. Nyum. Where are we going? I don't know. Somewheres. Guess we'll farm these. I just got back from eating noodle with chicken feet. Ooh. I've heard about eating chicken feet. I've never tried it myself. Now you want ramen? Oh, hi Quinn. I haven't seen an ocean in years. And never one like this. Thank you for inviting me, Mia. We both needed a break. And it's pretty much your fault I crashed here, so... Not my fault you're a terrible pilot. Those things are still scared of me. I don't think I want to go back up that way. I want to find the forager guy. There should be some in Chinese restaurants. Ooh, spicy chicken feet is always available there. Hello. I crave speed. Show me what you can do with that jetpack. Okay. Three, two, one, go! Yay! Alright. Gotta find that island though. I wanna look for, he was the one that had the bombs that we needed to mine? Or laser? How's this guy doing? Good? I can't tell. He doesn't want to talk to me. What about you, sir? It's okay, little one. Take your time. Oh, he's still waiting for his house after a year. Oh, he's raiding! Oh, I mean, I guess it can. Why not? I was expecting to be able to talk to him. God. Yu-Yu! Hello, Yu-Yu! How are you doing? Oh God! It was all bombs. Finish! 229. You not here, hide? You turned me into a bean! What the heck? Sorry, I was very focused on that. You were gonna get a brain transplant, but then changed your mind. Wait a second. Wait a second. That's a funny one. That's a good one. It sounds like a normal statement, but... but then you realize... Ah. I still haven't found... Oh wait, no, that was... My bad, that was his... It's weird that he doesn't want to talk to you. not sure where else we should try. I guess there's this the sky planes stuff. Also, whatever the fuck this is. I have no idea how to get in here. Oh, we can talk to the octopus again. I'd be unfair from Yuri. Yuri dips out of the chat room to take this call in privacy. Where was the octopus? I think he was down here. Oh, right here. Hello. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me. Dang it. I liked him. Wait, his island is up here too? He moved up here in that time. Interesting. Oh, I never saw this. That's weird. We'll slowly make our way to the sky plane. Oh my gosh, this is where we crashed. They put our statue here. Look at the resemblance. How come there's no music though? Kinda creepy. She is selling this hat. What do you think? 1,000? Oh, I can't even afford it. Never mind. Oh. Dang. Oh. Shush, don't wake them. A long time since you called me. The time to come out again. Hi, nice to meet you all. I am Yuri, the blood demon. Oh no. Blood demon? Hello, Yuri. Hi, Mia. Thanks again for saving our planet. I barely did anything. You did all the work, I just had the idea. Has the planet been more stable lately? Yeah, things seem to not be moving around as much. Makes my job easier, if not as exciting. Easy sounds good to me. I'm ready to relax for once. Now you're speaking my language. Say the word and I'll break out the snacks in full-body pajamas. Do they come in sizes other than apple? Nope. Okay. At the bun bun. Ooh, it's Chess. Mia! I thought you went home. I did. I'm on real vacation this time. What about you, Chess? You didn't crash again, did you? Nah. Well, I mean, yeah. But that's unrelated. I was passing by and wanted to visit. Even though the circumstances were a bit frustrating, I had a really chill time here. Same. It wasn't a big, dramatic, heartbreaking experience, but most things don't need to be. It was fun, and I didn't want to say goodbye. I totally agree. And I hope that the others who visit this special planet feel the same. No. Wait. He's been watering his plant so much that it, like, eroded, like it overwatered the grass. So it killed the grass, it eroded the ground. He's still just watering. You okay? She's gone now, I think she's tired. Okay. I can't remember if there's one more. I guess the woods. We never went to the woods. And then I'll switch over to Moonlighter. Ooh, hello. Have a good eye. You have a good eye, friend. This is the finest pink goo you'll ever see. More like pink poo. Haha, got him. What? What? Look at these mushrooms. Notice the brilliant shade of pink. Looks like more of a magenta, if you ask me. No one was asking you. Lady Mia! To accomplish a feat as mighty as yours is every knight's dream. Your story shall inspire the hearts of young squires for generations. I bow to you, my better. Thank you, Sir Corv. Make sure you include everyone who helped me in the retelling. I didn't get this awesome on my own, after all. Build a landing pad for your ship? Wait, what's that? Eh? Oh my god. Ooh, fancy. Nice. I'm still not sure how I survived my crash. My ship looked more like an old metal sponge when I crawled out of it. Okay. No one here plays an instrument either. This is harder than I thought. Mac, do we really need a third member? Yes! I thought it'd just be you and me, you know? We're an amazing team, Blake, but we need someone who brings something new to the group. Someone who can fill the needs of the group in ways that we can't, to make us better. Okay. Let's check the ocean? To the ocean! Okay, I kinda wanna head there with them. I forget what was this way. Oh yeah. Amazing cute workers, look what they make, yes! Now we can visit all the time, have safe landings. Oh. You made a forgotten statue? I bet they'd get a kick out of this. Huh? As the collection grows, so does my appreciation for your efforts. Artifact pieces should once again be more numerous now, and soon, one more. It's kind of tempting to complete this game, but I don't know. It's not necessary. I will follow the trombone storyline though. I want to know. They're gonna head to the ocean. Actually, I have a shortcut up here. Pretty sure it'll be faster, even though I've already ran back and forth. I go up this way. Maybe it's not faster. And then... Oh shoot, no. Just kidding, I thought that did something different. Wait a second! Oh my god, wait, it was there! It was the cave! I'm so silly. Now I'm determined. I just clicked the wrong thing. My brain, what the heck? I didn't mean to click on the statue. There's a cave right next to it that I meant to crawl through. But let's try this again. Now it definitely would have been faster if I just walked. I hope you enjoy your dinner, Solid. I am tempted to grab my ice cream. There's a cave right here. There we go, I'm already in the ocean. Oh, and they don't seem to have landed on the main island. Where are they then? Weird. Oh, I wonder if it's the guy who goes fishing. Random thought, but maybe. Maybe. Or the octopus. Oh, yeah, it's the octopus.
So does piss. Water is piss.
Thank you for the care package, Avalon. I'm gonna sip my water. And thank you for the head pats, you. And RMC, thank you, thank you. Exit these waters, foul invaders, lest ye face the wrath of me. What do you think? Not bad, but I was thinking we'd just stick to instrumentals for now. Now that we have our third member, what's next? We need a venue amongst the stars. The Shatter Zone, right? Shatter Zone next? This is such a ridiculous way of traveling. Good night, Avalon. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you sleep well. I appreciate you. Oh, right, that. Wait a second. I don't know how to get to the Shatter Zone from here. Oh, I have to go all the way up. This music in this zone reminds me of Stardew Valley. But now it ended. Okay, so it would have been faster to teleport again, and then teleport back to my ship, and then run to the right. Okay. Oh, let's talk to this lady. We didn't really get to meet her for very long, but she might have something to say. Maybe? No? Okay. That's fine. Ooh! Mia! Welcome to Luke's Happy Hat Emporium. Wow, you really upgraded. Business has been good. Really good. Oh, he changed his hair, didn't he? His hair used to not flip back on that side, it used to stay down. He may have changed his outfit a little as well. Too good. Mia, I'm scared. What? This is my dream. But I just know it's all gonna fall apart. At any second. been trying so hard for so long. I've done nothing but fail my whole life. Why would this time be any different? The whole reason it worked out at all is because you swooped in and saved my dumb butt. No way, Luke. You earned this. This was all you. Kick that imposter syndrome into space and own it. I wish it was that easy. You got this. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Especially yourself. I'll try, but no promises. Thanks, Mia. No. Imposter syndrome is the worst. Hi, Quinn. Hey, Mia. Let me borrow your jetpack so I can explore these islands. No way! Just have a jump crew here teach you. I tried. I don't think these sweet legs were designed for extreme vertical leaps. You're always bouncing around in your shows. Those are choreographed hops, thank you. I do not bounce. You forget that you must go, you take Yuri with. I'm gonna go now. Take care, you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you, take care of what you get up to for the rest of your day. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I don't know if what I said made sense. Take care, you. Oh, hi, Brian. Mia, have you met Luke? I really like the look of his store. Oh, no. But we have to find... Oh, there they are. So, how long have you known Mac? I'm not, really a people person. It's cool to meet people who aren't lame. Or scary. I hate people. So do I! Why do they have to be everywhere? Right? Just leave me alone. Exactly. It's no good, friends. I don't think this will work as a venue. It's not exactly accessible. I'm okay with that. Same. Let's find somewhere with more foot traffic. More foot traffic. I really want to continue their little adventure, but I don't know what... I mean, maybe the desert? Because there is that collection of... No, it can't be the desert. More foot traffic. Well, in the center here. Like right here. No? Dang it. More foot traffic. Oh, this lady. Welcome to Bridge. Have you met my new business partner? What do you say we clean this place up a bit? For 500, a prettier central plaza? Ooh, all these little upgrades are so cute. It's tempting. More foot traffic. More foot traffic. Oh, okay, right here. A stage will cost how much? I'll sell my drums. Blake, no. We'll have enough then. You two can play together. I'll be fine. If you can't play, then none of us should play. Aw, heck. Stop before I start crying too. I'll give y'all a discount. Really? It wouldn't be a bridge buddy. I wouldn't be a bridge buddy if I didn't build bridges. To friendship. We can play our show. Watch out, world. Get ready to witness the musical powers of three best friends. Well, gotta build the stage first. Gotta build the stage first. You want me to leave, perhaps? Okay. Lurking for 1 to 2 hours? I appreciate the lurk, Soda Pop. I hope you're doing well. Let's just head back down, I guess? What did you miss? I believe we beat the game. We successfully traveled off this planet. We saved the day. And then this is actually 1 year later. We came back for a vacation with, Quinn here. Who are you? A peasant. Please go about your business. Is the bridge built? Oh! I got an achievement called live music. This is cute. Okay, that was great. That was great. Well, I don't know. I don't know what else really there is besides a couple of side quests that I could wrap up and get an achievement for. But, I feel like we played this game enough. I feel like it's, complete enough, basically. Yeah. Sounds like end credits? Yeah, we did get... Wait, did we get credits? Well, we got an ending screen and a final... a little comic book style, ending cutscene, sort of. So I think I'll save and quit, and then I'm gonna boot up,